If you want to get to 1 million subscribers like Evan did, he's sharing some of his best tips, tactics, and strategies here in this series. And today we're going to talk about one of the biggest things that makes a big impact on if you actually get to 1 million subscribers or not. That's coming up. Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer and welcome to Video Creators. This channel is all about helping you grow your YouTube audience so you can spread a message that reaches people and changes their lives, and hopefully you get to grow your channel to millions of views and subscribers and impact millions of people the way Evan is on his channel. He's at 1 million subscribers and this is episode number 10. So if you haven't seen the rest of this series, go back to episode number 1 and watch this whole free video course that we're doing about how you can reach 1 million subscribers just like Evan did. And this is the big deal. What are we talking about here? The last big thing they need to know.
So the last video here is talking about getting better and kicking yourself forward, not down. I think at the beginning, you just have to expect to suck. I think so many people come in and they know what a good video looks like. You might watch Tim, you might watch me, somebody else, and you know like that, wow, look at how good a video is. You know what looks good. And then you try to make it and you come nowhere close. Your first videos will suck. And a lot of times people then beat themselves up and end up quitting, end up stopping, get really hard on themselves. I'm never gonna be like Tim. I'm never gonna be like whoever the person you look up to. Where what I wanna encourage people to do is use that as motivation to get stronger, motivation to get better. So use it as a kick forward. You're kicking yourself forward to keep going, to say like, look what can be done. If I keep practicing, look what I can accomplish, instead of a kick down, where I think a lot of people will end up being. The idea of comparing yourself to somebody else, if it moves you forward, it's great. But most of the time it doesn't. Most of the time it ends up into a negative spiral, negative cycle. It's like, well, look, they're doing stupid stuff and they're getting all these views and I'm not getting any views and my stuff is great. You know, using it as a self-reflective tool to say, hey, this is my chance to get better.
Yeah. How
do I improve with every video that I make?
Yeah. Tell us your story from the very beginning of YouTube. What did that look like for you and your channel?
So at the start, you know, I'm an introverted guy. It doesn't come across in a lot of this stuff. But I was super nervous, I was super afraid, I was super shy. I've talked how it took me 350 videos before I was completely embarrassed. Like I stopped being embarrassed after 350 videos.
350 videos, you stopped being embarrassed?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of people stop after 3 or 1 or 5.
Or don't even do one.
Right.
They don't even start.
I could not watch my videos back. I was totally embarrassed. Watching it would make me cringe.
Like, my voice sounds weird.
Everything. The whole thing was just brutal. But I just kept going. Like mission. I knew that. So it's not. You know, my hero is young Les Brown.
Okay.
If you know Les Brown, Les Brown's like this motivation speaker.
Okay.
Now he's in his 70s or 80s. He's like this Chuck Lee like old man, grandfather kind of guy. But young Les Brown was fire. Like fire. I love young Les Brown. So look at that, and I look at what I was making, and like, I'm nowhere close. Like, this is nothing. But I would always use Les Brown as a inspiration. It's like, you know what, I just got to keep practicing. And I just looked at what did I do yesterday, what did I do the day before. You know what, like I'm getting a little bit better. I'm getting a little bit better every day. It's not where I want to be, but I made progress.
Right.
And I guarantee you, for all of you who might be looking at your videos now and say that you feel like you still suck, go back to your first video. Even if that was only 5 videos ago, you've probably made a lot of gains just in those 5 videos.
Yeah.
And if you keep going, you'll make even more gains.
Yeah.
So it was 350 before I wasn't totally embarrassed, and 700 until I inspired myself.
Really? You're like, that's a good video.
Yeah, 700. Yeah, I looked at I watched the video back, it's like,
all right.
That's some good video right there, right? But 700. And now I've got 6,000 and I think 5,000 are public. We've got 1,000 unlisted videos that like never saw the light of day. Yeah. And so just using other people as a source of inspiration, not as a comparative I suck, I think is super important. Yeah. And just tied to that is, I think people have patience and impatience flipped. I think people are really impatient with the results. Like, you want 1 million subscribers right now. Like, how do I get 1 million subscribers right now? You're really impatient. But then you're really patient with yourself. It's like, well, I can do, you know, I'll do it tomorrow, and like, I don't need to get better now, and all these excuses of why you're not making it. Like, you watch this video, go make your own video. What's getting in the way? You're super patient and say, I can do it next week. Where I think it needs to be flipped. I think you need to be patient with the results. Like, by putting in the work, by getting better, you will get your goals. You will hit your 1 million subscribers or 100,000 or whatever your goal is. And then, at least for me, I'm massively impatient with myself. So I recognize that I need to continue to get better and grow and improve my skills as a speaker, as a creator. And the video, like this video that I'm making now, has to be my best interview. I want it to be my best interview. It may not be. I may suck.
You guys will be the tellers.
You'd let me know. Evan, you suck. Boo. Sub for sub. But it's always my intention. Yeah. It's always my frustrations. Like I need the thing that I'm doing now to be the best that I can do, given the skills, talents, resources that I have right now.
Yep.
Right. And so having a goal, having a dream, having a plan to get there, and then still working with what you have right now. Like you might want Tim's camera and setup and good looks and hat and all that stuff, right? But like you're starting with your cell phone and no hat, you know?
I started my very first video on this channel, my cell phone.
I'll still make videos from my cell phone.
Yeah.
I've got 1.4 million subs and I will still make videos from my cell phone. Even secretly, like, so when I make my videos at my studio, I've got a camera guy that I found on Craigslist who brings his like $50,000 like Red Dragon camera or whatever. And I'm so pumped when I go on vacation because I have to film everything like this, and I'm on a cruise ship and I'm getting seasick and like it's bouncing a little bit and it's the best. I love it. And I have to turn myself up because at the end of the day, more important than the gear is me. For any kind of these like talking head videos, it's Tim. It's Tim. Whether he uses this amazing camera or not, it's Tim. If Tim sucks with the best gear, you're not going to watch the video. But if Tim is crushing it off of this phone that's like poorly lit in the background, you'll love it and you'll learn and you'll want to hug him for days.
Yeah, it's about content value and even relational value more than production value. It's like people think that sometimes like, oh, I need to have a really great presentation, but this is social media, and on YouTube it's more about conversation. Not for everyone, not every channel 100% of the time, of course, but most people don't even consider the conversation aspect. They only think about presentation.
I think the most important thing, at least for me with this point, is I want you to do. I want you to do more. I want you to try more. I want you to release the imperfection. Like it doesn't have to be perfect. It will never be perfect. Don't plan. Like you need to do more. Expect it to suck. That's okay. You know what looks good. You can't make that yet. And the key word is yet. And by continuing to do it, you will get better and you will accomplish your goals. You do not accomplish your goals by just sitting on the couch and planning, waiting for the perfect time.
Right. Or planning and doing one and then it's like, it didn't work, and stopping. Yeah.
Just keep going.
Should I say 100% of the people who quit never reach their goals?
Do it.
Is that really corny?
Yeah, it's corny. I love it. You should do it. You have to say it.
One of the things I think of is like 100% of the people who quit never make it. So, and that's really common among YouTube creators. You know, this channel is like 400,000 subscribers, and it's very common for creators to start, go for like a month or two, then figure out how difficult it is and how hard it is, and then be like, I'm not unsubscribing, but I'm just kind of like, I'm not watching anymore because like it's harder than I thought it was going to be. People here can make money on YouTube looking for a fast buck, and so they come and try, and they're like, that was a lot of work for not much results. So that turnover is really high here. And so I hope you guys hear what Evan's saying, is that you do have to keep going. And anything that is hard, in my opinion, is usually the right thing to do. It's usually, like if you want big results, it takes doing big, hard things that most people don't do, and that is persistence. And this is not true to YouTube. This is like anything in life, right?
Yeah.
If you want a good marriage, it takes a lot of hard work. Right? If you want to have a good career, it takes a lot of hard work. A good business, a good channel, it doesn't matter. The things that in life are worth pursuing are usually hard.
Pastor Tim in the house.
Yeah. If you feel like you are one of those people just ready to quit and give up, click the card that you see pop up around here. We dig really deep into this, and it's like the science behind not quitting on YouTube. So go check that out. And then if you want to keep going also, we actually have a bonus video. We said it was 10 episodes, but we kind of lied. Not really, because it's 10 plus a bonus. So click the video you see on your screen to go to that bonus, where we're going to talk about some of the tools that Evan used on his channel while he was working on growing to 1 million subscribers. So check that out, and we'll see you guys in that last video.